You are not tied to the apron string of the analysis of what side. We like to give you an opportunity to also opine on these subject matters because you are also affected by these reports. So if you agree with the analysis, if you disagree with the analysis, this is an opportunity for you to put forth your perspective on things. You can bring to the fore a superior argument or why you have the opinions that you have regarding the stories that have been selected for further discuss this morning. And as is our usual practice on Mainland Focus, we pick out two major stories replicated mostly across all the papers and give you a chance to talk about it. And the two stories we're looking at is first of all the opinion poll, right, and the reaction of JᴏɪＲ S쏘뾱ᴇ or his feelings about the formation, or well, the ADC and the newest members who are supposed to be the coalition to present formidable opposition to this current administration, especially in the 2027 election. I would like for us to just take a very brief look at the result of that poll and the amount of Nigerians that have confidence in this present administration or the different arms of our government. The Nigerian Social Cohesion Survey of 2025 reports that was conducted by Africa Polling Institute, that's the API, did reveal a number of figures when it comes to how much faith, to no trust in the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Another 82% expressed the same sentiment in the National Assembly under the leadership of the Senate President Godswill Akpabio and House of Representatives Speaker Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas. Another 79% said they had little or no trust in the judiciary under the leadership of the erstwhile CJN, Justice Kayode Ariwoola, and the current one, the new one, Justice Kudirat Kekere-Ekun. And they did a comparison of 2019, 2020. Those figures were not exactly exciting. If you want the methodology of that particular research, over 5,000 people were spoken to face-to-face. So 5,000 formed the sample size. And it was... the interview was in Igbo, Hausa, their level of education. They tried to spread it across so they can have diverse perspective. So the question is very simple about this particular poll. Do you agree with these figures that have been given? If they trust the National Assembly and they don't trust the judiciary respectively, would you say that that might be the reality of the Nigerian people considering the sample size? Can the opinion of 5,000 people really be what the idea of this JᴏɪＲ S쏘뾱ᴇ? He did have a lot to say over the weekend, as I mentioned, about the people. He spoke about how one of them, when he was governor, did not conduct local government election. He made mention they were actively holding power in whatever capacity they were holding power. So do you agree with JᴏɪＲ S쏘뾱ᴇ that the individuals that actually constitute this new coalition do the state of the nation? Wike thinks that all these individuals, Peter Obi, Nasir El-Rufai, amongst others, are just doing this for their own stomach. They're just doing it for relevance, for political relevance. They just want to grab power, and they're not doing this because they genuinely care about the Nigerian people. He said this, he made comments like this, or insinuated this first during an interview, and then another at the Thanksgiving service that was holding, where he was, well, simple. Do you agree with JᴏɪＲ S쏘뾱ᴇ that these people are after their stomach, they are after preserving their political career? Percent of Nigerians have no trust in this present administration. We'll not be talking to Fᴜʟᴏᴡ. Just to open the phone line so that we can take as many contributions as possible. We're still 0913-6000410. You can send a text message to that number as well. 0913-6000430. Hello.
I'm calling from Abang.
Yes, welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much. I agree with what Wike said concerning the coalition members. Then you understand. So I don't believe.
All things being equal, Nigerians can go out to vote. You can't say all things being equal and say no.
But as many Nigerians are trying to do, and what is on the ground in Kubansi Factor and the rest, there's no difference in our first issue. The first question is asked that many Nigerians or some percentages of Nigerians have gone against the government, the judiciary, and the legislature. Well, it all depends on the people that were, asked to give their own opinions. Then we agree. And if there are 10 people against this government, and then you ask them about the government, the people will also disagree and say that the government is bad. So it all depends on, the people that were asked this question. But the For now, the government is not doing badly based on the major three policies they have so far executed. So let us give them that time to perform. This is just 2 years plus.
Thank you so
it's not enough to 4 years, unless of going to 8 years.
Thank you so much for calling. You have a beautiful morning. Let's take another phone call. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning, Lady Sage. I'm Edward calling from. When we are talking about this dependence or performance of this government, we see that many people who are against this government is almost 95%. Because I wonder what APC have been doing for the 10 years. Even though when they start campaign, let them bring out, they will not see area they will check, say that the government is bad. Let them remember that it is our economy. If they join hand with, he voiced it out that PDP have malaria and the APC have cancer. So inside these two sickness, which one have you cured in the PDP and which one have you cured in the APC? Is all of it, all this is propaganda. If we cannot see any money to eat from government posts, why can't you move away from that place? Because it's of Nigeria. We own this country. Thank you.
All right, let's take another phone call here. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Samuel. I believe it's representative or it represents when it is randomly selected, it represents the opinion of general Nigerians. So it's as good as showing the scorecard of the present government. There's no doubt about that one. There's not anybody can do it. The people that have been calling on your program and aggregate the percentage of those people that are supporting this government. That is that. Concerning what we say, the tendency in which those people that your daddy is owing. The wicked that is shouting, that is making noise. He has forgotten what the former MD of NDB said about the present Senate president. He said it in an open air, and Wike is shouting, he's insulting the former governor of PDC. Thank you, God bless you.
He didn't say that, first of all. Wike never said, I saw that interview, he never said anybody's wife stole money. He said that his wife is not an industrialist. His wealth, the wealth in his family, and he says his wife is an industrialist. And yes, when Wike said that is not the case. She said, let's take another phone call. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning to you.
My name is Ryan calling from Satellite Town.
Welcome.
I don't take Wike serious and their supporters. Whatever they said is the way it should be. Go to the street and ask. Go to social media and confirm. It's not about vote or no vote or use only to fight. On the APC supporters, they're very funny to me. These people that are calling, they are doing well. That's why they're coming to APC. Now, they didn't come to APC. They said to form opposition. They have become bad people. They don't have anything to provide. But if the same people that they want moving to APC, they're clamoring. They're clapping. That it still remains that the government is not doing well. Even a blind man on the street, even beggars can see it. Well done and good morning.
All right. Let's take another phone call. Hello.
My name is Prince Wire. Calling you from a mode of it. You see, number one, this coalition, I'm really support of them. We don't know out of the 6 geopolitical zones we have in this country. I don't know where they take this up. So what they really say, 5,000 people among the 200 in Nigeria. So for me, I don't take them serious. But I know. Hello, are you listening to me?
I'm with you. Go ahead, please.
For me, as of today, when you see the performance of the present government is paying us because the subsidy is floating to the other. It must bring pain. Only what I'm going to do. I want to talk of Wike in Abuja. Wike is speaking when the commission project. Before they say, what is this government do? They're not here for you. Wike start improving. The remaining 18 months or 23 months, I know the job I'm going to. So we Nigeria that in the patriotic Nigeria, the future of Nigeria is bright. My dear lady, good morning to you over there.
Good morning to you too. Hello. Hello. All right, do make it back if it's mainland focus. We do have a message here on WhatsApp who says, good morning to everyone in the studio. Borrowing is their logo with nothing to... Okay, the people's president is Peter Obi, and he would never be vice for anyone. 95% of Nigerians need someone like Peter Obi to rescue the country, Nigeria. The APC is a bad product. Come 2027, it is the APC versus the citizens of Nigeria and even his polling units. Mark my words, the APC will be the end of democracy if they don't checkmate themselves now. Mayor from Ikotwe. All right, I had to edit that message so it's radio friendly. Hi, Mainland FM. Mr. Nyesom Wike, when he was the Minister of State for Education under President Jonathan State during his tenure as Governor of Rivers State, Wike should go and pack well. He lacks credibility like the others he's maligning. Samuel from Akute. We also have other messages on Facebook. Is concerned, whatever comes out of the judiciary is valid. The judgment on Natasha's case should not be condemned or seen with bias. Nobody is above the law of the land. Thank you very much. Administration do not have human sympathy. Else, they should be apologizing to Nigerians for deception. Basically, so many things they condemned under Goodluck Jonathan has become the same thing that they're doing. But unfortunately, some of our elders saw all these injustices and still called the radio to support it. What a hypocrisy in the highest level. May God save us because of his anti-party activities. Is coming out openly to say he's still a Labour Party member. The man that does not have regard for the political party that gives logic. You're saying that Peter Obi does not have regard for his political party. But the person who's making this statement actively supports party. So I don't know if it's okay or he has the moral standing. But I don't have an opinion on this. I'm just thinking log of wood, speck of dust situation, yeah? Well, you just are. Where were those people that won the election on the platform of Labour in the last election? Nigerians now, Mainland 98.3 FM. It's Mainland Focus. We're talking two major issues. A poll by the API that claims at least 83 or to 85% of Nigerians have absolutely... Sample size was a little over 5,000 people. So I'm asking the very simple question. Do you think these 5 people, their opinions and their million people also do not have trust in this administration? Or maybe they should increase their sample size and ask more people if we will actually have the moral capacity to question the administration or how they are running their affairs, because he's calling them out one after the other and how they had served poll. Do you agree or do you disagree? If you think that these people are wrong, why? What has this administration done that is restoring your... Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. Good morning to you.
Yes, my name is Shola. I'm calling from Lagos.
Welcome.
Yes, that's Mr. Kwara said it this morning. Even judging by the calls that come into your station, go to the street, and that is what I tell some of these people. Unless you know you will escape lynching. Sorry for using that word. People are so angry. So that represents the past. Then for Mr. Wike, he says the truth. We know what we know. Some of us know the truth. That this coalition, for somebody like Atiku, is just like the Bubu. He wants his name to be written in the history of Nigeria as much. Thank you, I think. Have a wonderful day.
Hello.
Hello, Babalola.
Good morning to you.
If 2027 were to be tomorrow, Tinubu and APC are out based on this survey. This is what I always clamor in so many radio stations. I say, look, don't just listen to us having the privilege to call radio stations. Just send your reporters, your correspondents, let them go to the street and record the voices of people. Then you come. Not that they are against Tinubu as an individual, but they are against his policies that a million people. Then when South Africa and Egypt are having more than 45,000 megawatts, evident that will be going to another country to give people scholarship. What individual? Is that where you put your trust in? In Badulaye Road, I don't know that I missed out though. Badulaye Road, since Wednesday last week up to today, there is no this is rubbish now. I'm sorry to use that word. But the point for me remains that this government has failed, and they have failed, and they have failed. They will not go anywhere based on what Nigeria.
Hello, Seji.
Good morning. Good morning to you, sir.
God bless you. Hold enough. Let them conduct free, fair, and credible election. You can see sincere people. See, it's very, and each time that they talk, they will attack Peter Obi. He didn't do election. Nigams in this government now who are lascivious and prodigalous, they want to fellow. What do they have? Let me tell you something. If not desperate to become the president. So if they don't choose somebody I like, it may not be Peter Obi. Let them reform the electoral register now. Is it this one that the division? If you believe you are doing well, democracy is all about the vote of the people. It's not oppression. You are oppressing people. The president, the INEC chairman, the Mr. Know-it-all, Mr. Clean, everything you talk of, Wike is there.
136000430. We're also live on Facebook and on YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. Please, when you call, tell me your name, tell me where you're calling. Feel live on Facebook. I would like to emphasize that so that we can have you join us on Facebook. For those of you who your calls aren't probably coming through because the lines are jammed, there are multiple people calling. That's why I would advise that you maybe use the live stream on Facebook. You can send a text message if you use a non-internet phone, or you can send WhatsApp. All these platforms are available so we can get as many contributions as possible.
You see, that poll, the opinion poll that they conducted, just wait for it. People are right now very desperate. And Wike, you say you watched Wike that day. So whatever he was saying there, I didn't take it into anything because I'm not behaving like somebody who was stable. So that's it. For the audience or the wider sample, you will see that the thing will even be more. Because apart from the people who are coming here to tell now that he was 2 years ago, let him come out. Let him even tell you. So some people will just come to just for. It's so terrible. Bye bye.
All right, thank you. Have a great.
I'm also taking my own opinion push now from the calls we are receiving, and I'm taking that statistic. That is what random stamp is so minimal compared to the larger amount of the population in Nigeria. But once it's been seen since, even the gap we have been seeing since is almost 94% in my own calculation now. And that is what we see. Go and take it on any other radio station. Go and take it on the street. This is all true, and they have given the accurate details we need, and which is showing the truth. But people that are just only pain, they are just only all what is in their head is just only party politicians to maintain this kind of nonsense. Let us say the truth so that we criticize when they are doing something wrong, so that we praise them when they are doing something right. Has this nation better since 2015? Some of these people will come back to come and cost us if we don't do something better in this our regime. Children will come and cost this generation if they don't.
We have ᴛᴏᴜ, Nigerian see Peter Obi as a very good market, even his foes. Inwardly and silently, they recognize that Peter Obi is divinely ordained for the task of rescuing Nigeria from the deep well of visionlessness, poverty, hunger, collapse of the economy, and arrogance. Nigeria should not miss this redemption through Peter Obi. Passionate see lawmakers becoming lawbreakers. So, okay, this is not the focus of the day, but thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Christopher, in the APC government, right from Buhari down to Tinubu, the National Assembly is zero. The judiciary as well is zero. These leaders and politicians are just after themselves. Well, who does that? Wike is talking about integrity. Mr. Wike, what is the meaning of integrity? You're a full member of the PDP and you have an appointment in the APC, and you also attend APC meeting, and you're here questioning others about integrity. There's no more shame in our political faces. God bless Nigeria and may he give us good leaders. All right, Benjamin Ise on Facebook says, good morning, Sage and Fuad. It's unfortunate that our church leads politicians. In 2015, various political parties came together to form the coalition that voted PDP out of power when Nigeria was tired of them. The politicians to forward them out in 2031 election. Can we start opening manufacturing industries for our unemployed youth to work after road and park commissioning? What the poll said let me read one more message. I'll go back to taking phone calls. We have James Ogbona who says, Sage, I greet you fundamentally. I did not want to contribute before. I just wanted to leave him alone. You say there is no vacancy in Aso Rock. Is there not going to be an election in 2027? The reason for an election after 4 years is so that there won't be a vacancy. Not that the person happens. He would have to explain to us Nigerians. As for Wike, I'm not surprised he's against the coalition. It's because he's losing the people he thought he had under his grip in the PDP. Now he cannot hold Atiku and others to ransom again. If he thinks he has all the power like God, then he should try to control the ADC as well when you're not part of the coalition. We, the good people of Mainland FM, in the majority and not the minority like other two callers, James Ubona from Oshodi. Okay, it's their opinion, they're entitled to it. Okay, just leave everybody alone to support whoever they want. That's the hope, but you should respect it. I'll take another phone call. Hello. Hello.
All right, my name is Solomon. I'm calling from Agege.
All right, welcome.
Yes, my sister. All the state of many people, nobody is so good. If you talk about they so good about the government, nobody. Okay, come on, but even Lagos go to another state. So I suppose some people will come a particular one man, but because we know what we face, Satan will become president next time instead of APC. I will support because waiting at the face now tell people say I beg maybe people may try but go get a voter. Not if I talk, I have my voter card with me as I tell you like right now. My voter card is with me. So when they just forget about judicial go let us vote. This thing be if we say one stand, I know I'm supporter but I plead him to join Atiku so that he will be able to bring more people in the house. God bless you, my sister. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
We has no moral 23 election. Then someone was telling Nigeria then he will continue from where Buhari stopped. Then he was asking, is it conducting God? Say, can't they fear God? The soundbite is everywhere. If a man can come out and say all these things and he go back to this that we take built before he ventured into politics. For me to know how he was able to amass as much wealth as he has today. So sometimes when some of the workers, people are being owned that cannot even take care of their family, and this man is committing responsibility that you have been saddled with to protect life and property. You are not able to do that. The best thing you do is to resign. We're talking about people that are dying, and you're talking about projects being commissioned. Between project and lying the truth and not being dishonest. Thank you. That's my solution this morning.
All right. Thank you very much. Let's take another phone. Yes.
Now, concerning the poll, I can tell you, we will see it on Friday. I mean, on Saturday, people we are doing their rally of the thing. They need to go shop to shop to go and threaten those people in the shop, telling them that if and the cap and there is a band waiting for them. By next week Saturday, we will, because to me, the man, we should don't even take hungry. We can't say because we are APC that those boys does not have work. We have more agree on this the other. I know it's part of this thing. I'm sorry. We don't eat.
I'm taking sample of the calls today. Julius is my name. I'm calling for Shomodu. Yeah, some of that, and we have just only two. Look at that percentage of 2 to 10 is removal of subsidy and the value naira. Benin Republic here, currency is better than Nigeria. Ghana, currency is better than Nigeria. Tanzania, Kenya, all those small countries in South Africa, currency. You know, people are hungry, crying on the street. You see them, but go to all these big shops in traffic, and because that was sorted of this government. Nobody is looking at that side. Though God is watching everybody. Thank you very much. God bless Nigeria.
All right. We do have another message here on what are not desperate for power. If the president is not desperate for power, why is he bent on continuing as the president? And why is he jittery about this? Red is a true reflection of the effect of the economic holocaust in the opinion poll. The results will still be the same. Nigerians know the truth. Quiz from the opinion poll conducted. I totally agree. There's no iota of trust in the APC Tinubu-led government. They failed us. Their supporters should continue playing propaganda to the detriment of Nigerians. On Wike, he's just being a hypocrite. If the same people he criticized, Samuel there with a message, we do have here, good morning, Sage. Leave APC people alone. By the grace of God, the ADC will dislodge them come 2027. Please get your vote him since then till now. So if he's choosing to be president and Obi vice, Obi will never function, just like Osiba digged himself into a political hole. All right. We have here Okangbelina, Madam Sage, and they must deploy other subterranean means to win 2027. But you know what? God passes all of them. He will deliver us. Okay. Good morning, Sage and Mr. Fuad. Talk the ground like this, they would have kept mute. Or if they're governing well, they wouldn't have concerned themselves. And if they criticize then, I will not insult them. God should keep all of that. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Sage.
Yes, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. You see this opinion poll. Where did they come to everywhere? You go to bus stops, that's where you will see people. Where you can get the real, opinion polls. It's a Yoruba woman that came to buy egg. Only how much is the egg? They said 250. Say, no long, wow. It's not a matter of saying, if you say the truth, what do you think is that time? So the thing is, the opinion poll, that opinion poll is 1,000,000% true. And to use this podium to be churches, they need money for renovation, buying things for the teachers on strike, and you are giving him a word and say it is welfare and you
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Very best. What of Lady Moore?
She's well, thank you.
And my friend Fᴜʟᴏ.
Welcome.
Yeah. On the issue of any post in this country, Nigeria is finished, Madam Sage. Nigeria is on the way to and take our country back from these scavengers.
Okay, Barrister Peter, do you mind? Let's not open the door for people to call in. Or are you focusing on the position of Nᴇᴜsᴜ?
Post, I believe, is correct, and it represents the exact position of Joseph Wike. I believe him, but it's a question of taking the message and forgetting the messenger. Wike 140 million.
I was trying to be considerate because I know you talk very slowly, but that's a lot of time. Let's give another person an opportunity. Hello.
Continue.
Thank you.
This is Mr. Samuel from Awila.
Welcome.
Now, there is a musician said, "ᴜᴜ S쏘Ɂ S쏘ļᴇ." And about the conductor, they said that there is something. My own also included. My own is not yet included because it's complaining. Please, I want Nigeria to listen. Let all of us come out in March 2027 to vote this government out. They want that one. So that is how we balance. And I'm still saying this thing. Tell to Sowore will still rule this country. Whether they would like it or not, Sowore will rule this country. Let him calm down. These people, they will push themselves out. That is what happened now.
Good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning to you.
That's it.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm with you.
I want to feel uncomfortable. I don't know why. If you give somebody an opportunity, what are you supposed to do as a leader of that church? You call his attention and tell him, please, that is not what you came here for. So you just say whatever they want to say in the pulpit, and it's not right. And for him, as Wike, he himself did the same thing in 2023 to the South. And the question then, when I asked at that time, what part of the South are we talking about? So now, who is the beneficiary of that declaration? What about him? Is it not about selfish interest that make him to gang up with some five that are guilty of all this? Because every month they will go and gather themselves and sit with him. He will be talking to the media as if he's talking to his children.
Thank you for calling. Hello.
Good morning, Sage.
Yes, good morning to you.
It's an honor to be speaking to you. But it has not appeared in our own land yet. I'm telling you. The internet do not forget. I look at Wike and I wonder if maybe he has amnesia. Maybe he has forgotten some of the things he has said. Sage, are you with me? When I listen to Oga Forward, when I was driving this way, I almost died of laughter. I was laughing. Because I was just be laughing. Because I look at Wike and I wonder. And you see, this is the reason why sometimes I don't go to churches anymore. Because you are here for Thanksgiving. Thank God, you're not here to come and go for a political rally. And you see the poll. Sage, I was driving on Sunday and I discovered some questions have reduced their pricing to 885 naira. And some are still selling at 930. That's to tell you the pains Nigerians are going through. So basically look at the fuel a petrol that sells for a get them my sister.
Have a better one. I would read Facebook messages a bit after I take this phone call. Hello.
Hello, Babala.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Jᴏɪᴜ.
Yeah, welcome.
Opinion poll. They should have started right from the time we start our democracy. That is the way I look at it. Because people, put us into this level where they think, you say, look, I stood by it. But the reason is this: the composition of the coalition people, they should start their consent and apologize to Nigeria where they brought us to. You see, according to Barrister Okon, Nigeria were not Mumu. All these people that is there, take it. Most of them have served 20 good years. And the family they have took, they should refund it. Have a nice day.
All right. Let me do Facebook, okay? So we have Francis Ekpeyong who says, good morning, Sage, Mr. Fuad, Lady Mo. On the judiciary last year, hope I'm correct, judiciary was... this is not the focus of the day, but thank you very much. We appreciate your insight. We have Taufik Olaya who says, if the coalition mistakenly wins, Wike is in very big sport. Every big wig in the coalition, from Atiku to Obi, from El Rufai to Amechi, etc. The man should make sure his dealings are pure, and he should keep all that made by Nyesom Wike that Tinubu met a dead country when he came into power. Permit me to ask, whose previous administration killed the country to the extent that the people, especially the vulnerable, can no longer breathe? He should please tell his boss to take Nigeria back to the PDP administration, where Nigerians were living comfortably until they came in to destroy everything. The fear of Peter Obi is the beginning party, which from all indication has failed. The slogan of Nigerians' focus is to bring down the price of fuel and to at least 200 naira per litre, and provide stable power supply with the distribution of prepaid meters. God bless Nigeria. Timitoko Onote from the Jagamo community. We have the governor in Ondo State recently. Was it Obi that made him governor? Okay. That's it for Facebook. Let me finish up with WhatsApp. Dr. Prince from Alaba, Lagos says, in the interest of peace and harmony, let the APC-led administration under Bola Tinubu get ready to leave office in 2027. This is one of the best ways to guarantee alone. They should collect their voters' card. It's important. Tunde from Magoro, thank you. We have good morning, Sage. If Obi wants to be relevant in politics, he should not be a running mate to anybody. He should go back to the Labour Party. Thank you. And he speaks one thing today and a different thing tomorrow. He has been intoxicated by the majority of the messages. I'm sorry if I didn't take yours. I'm trying so hard to rush through. Okay, let's see this one. Good morning. I'm highly to increase the fleet of Rolls Royce and other choice cars. Sooner he will be probed to see all his atrocities. What he says against the coalition member when I was in the bathroom, I clapped him for accusing church pastors for turning their hands. Stevie Kelly from Maryland says the Nigerian social purveyor result is damning to APC government. Wike is doing a lot of demarketing to the government, but not among them. Why is he not comfortable with the coalition? Honestly, I think Wike knows that the braggart Wike is abusing daily are watching him. They would have the last laugh. Stevie Kelly from Maryland. And that's about as much contributions as I can take this morning. I see programs spread across the day where you get an opportunity to speak on national issues, right? But I need to step aside very briefly. So we take a break. We'll be back at 10 for Global View, so we can have a little bit of conversation about what's going on in the international scene, what's going on with Trump, what's going on. So it's many things we can look at. 10 to 10:10, and then at 10:15, that's where we have mother and child. Unfortunately, my doctor had to cancel. He had an emergency, but we can still have a conversation amongst ourselves and still gain something. So I'll do the best I can to handle that. We'll be back at 10. Don't go anywhere.